A major development out of Washington in the controversy that's put Joe Biden on the spot, and did so at the North American Leaders Summit in Mexico City. More classified documents have been found at another office he used as vice president. Magda Gabriel-Selassie is live with us this hour. A second batch of documents. Magda, what do we know about these?
Yeah, well, Heather, we know that there are more documents, but there are more questions than answers right now. So this was first reported by NBC, several media outlets reporting it now as well. And what we know is that there were documents found at a second location. We don't know where, we don't know when, we don't know what was in those documents. And those are not answers that are coming from the White House right now. What we learned earlier this week was that classified documents were found, those initial documents, these are documents during Biden's time as vice president, and they were found by his lawyers in his think tank center office here in Washington. This happened in early November, and there were apparently about 10 documents that were found. We were told that the lawyers contacted the National Archives and Records Administration and that the documents were turned over. Biden then responded to reporters' questions on Tuesday. He said he was surprised when this happened. He didn't know what was in the documents and that his lawyers did the right thing by turning them over. But now here we learn there is a second batch of documents that were found. And it is a problem for Biden, and it's a problem for Democrats. So here's Democratic Congresswoman Katie Porter.
Classified documents belong in classified settings. And if we're having consistent problems across parties with exiting government officials not putting those classified documents where they belong, then I think that's something that we should take up.
Now, the Justice Department is looking into all of this, but some Republicans are calling for a full investigation to be launched.
Republicans, Magda, aren't just using these revelations to go on the attack against Biden, but also to defend former President Donald Trump. So what is the connection, and what political use are they making of this there?
Well, many Republicans have been saying that Biden and the Democrats have been weaponizing the Department of Justice against Trump, referring to the FBI search and the retrieval of classified documents from former President Donald Trump's Florida home this summer. And this is what House Leader Kevin McCarthy had to say when those first documents linked to Biden were found.
Why did they treat President Trump totally different as DOJ? Why did they raid? This is a man that's been in office for more than 40 years. This is a man who prides himself on knowing all of this. Why does he treat people different?
There, of course, are some clear differences between the two situations. The National Archives was trying to get Trump to turn over documents for quite some time, long before the FBI search, whereas the White House says that Biden's lawyers found and turned the documents over voluntarily. But still, with this second set of documents being found, this is just raising more questions on whether there are more classified documents out there, Heather.
Magda, thank you very much. Magda Gabriel-Selassie from Washington this morning.